What's up, guys? Just on my way home, and thought I'd roll another vlog before I shut her down for another couple of weeks until it starts warming up. I wanted to tell you guys about my my first motorcycle. When I think I was 15, I was riding my bicycle around, just screwing off. Nowhere in particular, kind of like I'm doing right now. And I lived in this little town called Halstead, Kansas. And so I'm riding around and I see this garage sale, and they had 3 motorcycles out front. Well, the going rate for used motorcycles back then was about $1 per cc, so that seemed about right when I came across a 250cc Yamaha Exciter. It had a for sale sticker on it, a little sign on it, and it said $250. Well, being the dreamer that I am, I stopped and took a look at it, and I was drooling over it for a good few minutes. The dad and the son that were running the garage sale came over, and they just stood there with their hands in their pockets looking at it as I stood there looking at it. I can't remember if I asked him some questions or what, but he asked if I was interested in it, and I said, yeah, but I've only got $25. He said, huh. And he just stood there for a couple more minutes, hands in his pockets, and then he looks over at his son and goes, well, you want 25 bucks or don't you? And his son kind of shrugged his shoulders and said, all right. I was beyond I was beyond excited. I could not believe I was actually going to buy a motorcycle for $25. I did not care if it ran. I don't care if it had an engine. I don't care anything. I wanted that motorcycle. I was 15 years old. I've worked side jobs, mowing lawns, changing tires, doing odd jobs around the house and around the neighborhood for the neighbors. So I had 25 bucks. I ran my happy ass all the way home. Well, I mean, I rode my happy ass all the way home and ran all the way back with my $25. And I bought this old beat up red Yamaha SR250. And the guy told me it's got an engine knock and it doesn't run, won't start, has no battery, no starter, nothing. I didn't care. I was so excited. Well, I spent probably a year going to libraries and reading up on mechanics and how to work on engines. And I bought myself a used car battery from the junkyard. They didn't have any motorcycle batteries, so I took the car battery and I think I bungee corded it to the back seat of the bike and ran old wires from it to the positive and negative on the thing and tried to turn it over. Well, it turned over, but it wouldn't start. So I tore the engine out, pulled it apart, and I discovered that the knocking was coming from a lifter. I think it was the intake valve adjustment screw had snapped off, and it's a good day to ride, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go test drive one of those in just a few minutes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, how'd you like it?
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
That's exactly the one I would get.
I actually went in there looking for a Road King.
Yeah?
Saw this, fell in love.
Street light is freaking nice, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
What year?
14.
Man, that's exactly the one I'm looking at.
It's got the GPS, navigation, all that stuff.
Totally worth it, huh?
I bought it 1 year ago, almost to this date, and I've already put 8,000 miles on it.
Oh my God. Is being air cooled not a problem?
No. 100-degree weather, no problem. I melted like a candle in a window, but
Yeah, I bet it's pretty warm.
yeah. But the bike had no problem with it.
Yeah, that's a street bike, man.
Well, good luck. I hope you find one you like. That's awesome. He's on his way to go look at a street glide right now. Way cool. Anyway, I totally lost track of what I was talking about. Oh, my first bike. Yeah, that's right. Very cool that that guy is on his way to buy a new bike. Anyway, so I eventually saved up enough money. I think it was like 35 bucks. It literally cost me $10 more to buy the part to fix the bike than it cost me to buy the bike. So I put the screw in there and got it adjusted properly and changed the oil, did a bunch of other things, and I got it to start. And I rode it around the farm, and I didn't have a license or money to get tags. I'm not even sure if I got much more than a bill of sale from the guy. And it was fun. I rode it around, learned how to ride a motorcycle, learned how to work the clutch and the brakes and all that stuff. But yeah, that was my first bike. It was a street bike, it had no tread on the tires, but I still rode it around. And I had that bike for probably a year and a half, 2 years, and I finally wrecked it. Yeah, I finally wrecked it. I had it sitting in the garage for a while, and one day I just decided to take it out for a spin, threw a helmet on, started tearing up the little path tearing down the path I'd made, and the little trail that I had created went through a ditch. Well, I hadn't been riding for a while because it had been stormy and rainy, and there had been a flood, and had washed a railroad tie across my path, and I didn't know about it. Well, I hit that railroad tie at an angle, doing about 30 miles an hour, just destroyed the front end of that little SR 250. Bent the forks, bent the rim, just destroyed it. So anyway, that was my first bike. It'll be memorable. I wish I had a picture of it a long time ago. I wish I could find it. I'd put that up. But anyway, take care, guys. Ride safe.